Some people say that apple cider vinegar does more harm than good, and others believe it should come with a warning label. In this video, I'm going to share with you the mistakes that you must avoid if you're drinking apple cider vinegar, so stick around to the end. But before we get started, I'm Dr. Nick Zyrowski. Thanks for hanging out with me in today's video. You know, many of you love apple cider vinegar. It has benefits of lowering your blood sugar, lowering your insulin levels, which all helps you lose weight, and it also will improve your digestion if you're suffering with a lot of bloating and discomfort, especially when eating meals. So apple cider vinegar really has a lot of good applications for improving your health. It's inexpensive and it's something that anybody can utilize. But there's a few mistakes that we want to avoid. The first thing that we have to look to is surrounding a story of an individual I worked with. You know, I suggested they start drinking apple cider vinegar for many of the positive benefits that we just talked about. And what this individual, who's about 45 years old, realized is that as soon as they drank some apple cider vinegar, their stomach was on fire, okay? And so I thought to myself, well, this is an interesting response. What would cause this, okay? We later found out that this individual had an ulcer, okay? You put that acid on an ulcer and that thing is going to hurt, and it did for this person. And of course, you know, they worked on healing that problem, but the point being is that if you drink apple cider vinegar and you get a negative response, like your stomach is on fire with it, even after you dilute it, then you're going to want to make sure you take a step back from it and work on healing the gut. There could be some inflammation in the esophagus, some inflammation in the stomach lining, and even, yes, potentially an ulcer. So take a step back if you drink it and find yourself with some burning.
Hey, it's Dr. Z, and I want to help you improve your health naturally because true health only comes naturally. The best way to stay in contact with me is by joining my newsletter. Nobody cares about your health like I do. Click on the link below this video to join my newsletter and we'll stay connected for life.
Now, the other big issue, and this is really surrounded around many case reports, and that is that you will find that it will start to wear down the enamel on your teeth, okay? Over long periods of time, when you're consuming apple cider vinegar, it can have some significant tooth wear. Now, here's the thing. Though there are many case reports on this, I've personally never experienced this, and I've never seen this. I think you'd have to be drinking a significant amount of apple cider vinegar in order to see this happen. Now, the other problem is many people see this type of information and they don't want to utilize apple cider vinegar at all because they're afraid of it messing up their teeth. But here's what you can do instead. You can drink apple cider vinegar through a straw, and you can also just make sure that you flush your mouth out after you drink apple cider vinegar if this is a concern of yours. So apple cider vinegar, though it can damage the tooth enamel, I really think it would have to be a high volume of apple cider vinegar that you're drinking over a significant duration of time in order for this to happen. But those are the solutions to avoid it altogether. Now, there was a younger individual that I was working with, around 25 years old, and they found that when they started drinking apple cider vinegar, it caused a lot of indigestion. When I dug into the story a little bit more, what I found out is that, well, they were drinking apple cider vinegar after dinner at night and then going to bed. So here's what you want to avoid at all costs. You do not want to drink apple cider vinegar and then go lay down. There's some reasons for this. If that apple cider vinegar is sitting in your stomach and you lay down, it can actually cause acid reflux and an irritation in the esophagus. So don't do that. Make sure that you're drinking apple cider vinegar well before bed, well before laying down, because it's not going to feel great if you do so. So choosing the timing of apple cider vinegar usage is very important. Typically in the morning and afternoon is going to be some of the best times to drink it. Now, the other thing that you have to really watch out for is do not drink too much of it. Okay, now this may sound like common sense, but we live in a world where more of a good thing must be a good thing, right? Not really. There's going to be some diminishing return on the positive results you'll get from drinking apple cider vinegar if you're doing too much of it. When we look at the research, essentially the research says 1 to 2 tablespoons about 2 times a day, and that's how you're going to get the best results drinking apple cider vinegar, typically before a meal, morning and afternoon. But we don't want to really push it beyond that, because what you'll find is that it can start to mess with your potassium levels and it can start to affect your bone mineralization and so much more. So if you're drinking an excessive amount of apple cider vinegar, you can start to have some challenges like this. Now, this next mistake is kind of a shocker because you're going to go, really? Are you telling me that this is a possibility? Yes, it's a possibility, and I've seen it before. Let me tell the story. So I was working with this individual and they were dealing with some indigestion, bloating, stuff like that. And I said, use some apple cider vinegar. It will help with this. Then the next time I saw them and basically followed up, how's it going? Did it work for you? They said, oh, I couldn't drink that. That stuff was just too harsh for me and it just burned. And I go, okay, like tell me about that. Well, it turns out that they were literally pouring 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and doing straight shots of it, okay? I would never advise that you drink it straight. It's very important to make sure that you're diluting it. And you know what? With this individual, I felt that, well, it was kind of a common sense situation. You didn't need to tell them, but I needed to tell them. So just like I needed to tell them, I'm telling you, make sure you dilute your apple cider vinegar because it is an acid and it is not going to be comfortable to drink and it's going to burn all the way through, okay? So dilute your apple cider vinegar, usually 1 to 2 tablespoons for a 8 to 12 ounce glass, okay? And what I always suggest is make sure that you're getting a glass of water, put lots of ice in it because it makes it taste better. You can even put some cinnamon, some liquid stevia in there to sweeten it, but we always want to make sure we're diluting it so that we don't burn our insides out. That's really not something you want to experience. So after this individual started diluting it, they were completely fine to take it. Now you also want to watch out for this because this is a big problem, okay? That is, if you're on a cocktail of medications, specifically medications that are involving your blood sugar, some sort of diuretic, maybe you're on insulin, or maybe even some heart medications, you're going to want to consider talking to your doctor before taking apple cider vinegar, okay? And it's just because these different natural things can interact with your medication. There is a high likelihood your doctor is going to go, no problem, continue on. But it's one of those situations where it actually can have a negative effect, especially if you're drinking apple cider vinegar at 1 to 2 tablespoons twice a day. Now, here's the thing about apple cider vinegar you have to realize, and I point this out because I work with natural health all day, right? And I find it almost frustrating where people will come in and they'll look at natural remedies and they'll go, oh my gosh, doctor, is this safe? Is this safe? Is this going to hurt me? What are the side effects, right? They'll take medication, they'll take Tylenol, they'll take, any medication that you can get from a pharmacy without questioning it. However, when it comes to something natural, it freaks them right out. Here's what you have to understand about apple cider vinegar. It's very, very safe, right? If you dodge some of the things that I mentioned today, which you probably will find to be a little bit more common sense for the average individual, if you dodge some of those mistakes, then you're pretty much smooth sailing because utilizing apple cider vinegar is a very safe way in order to help you lower your blood sugar, your insulin levels, lose weight, improve your digestive health, even improve your cardiovascular markers like your cholesterol, okay? Apple cider vinegar is something that's very, very safe. And the chance of you having a negative side effect is slim to none. We see a lot of negative stuff on the internet and how dangerous it is. However, it's a very, very safe thing that you can utilize, probably one of the safest in order to improve your health. I'm Dr. Nick Zyrowski, and if you love this video and you want to learn more about apple cider vinegar, you'll love this video over here next.